You don't need to upend your entire life to experience positive change. Often we think that to make a significant impact, we need to make drastic changes. But the truth is, even the smallest adjustments can lead to profound transformations. You don't need a complete overhaul. Sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest difference. A single habit, when consistently practiced, can become the cornerstone of a new, improved version of yourself. You don't need to become a different person overnight. Change doesn't have to be immediate or overwhelming. It can be gradual, allowing you to adapt and grow at your own pace. Sometimes all it takes is one small change, one habit adopted and nurtured, to set in motion a ripple effect of transformation. Imagine starting your day with a simple act of mindfulness, like journaling or placing a flower in a vase. These small actions can set a positive tone for the rest of your day. Think of a small stone, dropped into a still pond. The initial splash may seem insignificant, but the ripples it creates spread far and wide, touching every part of the water's surface. The ripples expand, reaching far beyond the point of impact. This is how one small habit can influence various aspects of your life, creating a chain reaction of positive changes. This is the power of one habit. It can boost your confidence, improve your mood, and even inspire those around you to make positive changes in their own lives. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when we think about change. The idea of transforming our entire lives can be daunting, leading to stress and anxiety. We set ambitious goals and try to transform everything at once. We push ourselves to the limit, often without a clear plan or understanding of what we truly need. This approach often leads to frustration, and we give up before we even begin. The key is to start small and build gradually, allowing each new habit to become a natural part of your routine. Instead, focus your energy on one key habit. Choose something that resonates with you, something that you can see yourself doing consistently. It could be as simple as drinking a glass of water every morning or spending a few minutes in quiet reflection. Choose one thing you can commit to, and let it be the catalyst for a more positive and fulfilling life. As you nurture this habit, you'll find that it naturally leads to other positive changes, creating a ripple effect that transforms your life in ways you never imagined. Our brains are wired for habits. They crave the predictability and efficiency that habits provide. Understanding how habits form can help us create new ones. Think of the habit loop cue: routine, reward. The cue triggers the behavior, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward is the positive feeling we get from performing the behavior. For example, your phone buzzes, you check your notifications, and you feel a sense of connection. Over time, this loop becomes automatic. Our brains learn to associate the cue with the reward, making us more likely to repeat the behavior. Trying to change too much at once is a recipe for burnout. When we set unrealistic expectations, we set ourselves up for failure. It's like trying to juggle too many balls at once. Eventually, we drop them all. It's more effective to start with one ball, master it, and then gradually add more. Focus on building one habit at a time. Once that habit becomes automatic, you can then layer on another. This gradual approach is much more sustainable and leads to long-term success. Certain habits have a disproportionate impact on our lives. These are not just any habits, but ones that can set the tone for the rest of our day, week, or even our entire life. They are the small hinges that swing big doors. We call these keystone habits. They are the habits that, when practiced consistently, can lead to a cascade of other positive behaviors. They are the foundation upon which other positive habits are built. Just like the keystone in an arch, these habits hold everything else together, providing stability and structure. Think about the simple act of making your bed each morning. It might seem trivial, but this small act of discipline can set the tone for the rest of your day. This small act of discipline can create a ripple effect throughout your day. It can give you a sense of accomplishment right from the start, which can boost your mood and increase your motivation. It can lead to a greater sense of order and control, which can then spill over into other areas of your life. When your environment is organized, your mind feels more organized too. Maybe you start making healthier choices throughout the day. You might find yourself opting for a nutritious breakfast, going for a walk, or even hitting the gym. Perhaps you're more productive at work. With a clear mind and a sense of accomplishment, you can tackle tasks more efficiently and stay focused during meetings. The key is to identify the habit that will have the biggest positive impact on your life. Once you find your keystone habit, nurture it, and let it be the catalyst for a series of positive changes. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight, but about taking small, consistent steps towards a better you. Section 5. Choosing your catalyst for change. The most effective habit you can choose is the one that addresses your biggest personal struggle. What is holding you back from living the life you want? Are you constantly feeling tired and sluggish? Perhaps your keystone habit is to prioritize sleep and establish a consistent sleep schedule. Do you struggle with procrastination? Your keystone habit could be to break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Identify the area of your life where you want to see the most significant improvement, and then choose a habit that directly addresses that area. Section 6. Anchoring your new habit. One of the most effective ways to make a new habit stick is to anchor it to an existing routine. This technique is known as habit stacking, and it can be a game changer in your journey towards self-improvement. By linking a new habit to something you already do regularly, you create a mental association that makes it easier to remember and follow through. This is called habit stacking. The concept is simple yet powerful. When you stack a new habit on top of an existing one, you leverage the momentum of the old habit to propel the new one. This way you don't have to rely solely on willpower or motivation, which can be fleeting. Identify a current habit that you do consistently, such as brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, or making coffee. These are activities that are already ingrained in your daily routine, making them perfect anchors for new habits. Then, attach your new habit to this existing routine. For instance, if you want to start journaling, you could do it right after you finish your morning coffee. The key is to choose a trigger that is specific and consistent, so you don't have to think too much about when to perform your new habit. For example, if you want to start meditating every morning, you could stack it on top of brushing your teeth. This way, the act of brushing your teeth becomes a cue for you to start meditating. Over time, this sequence will become automatic, and you'll find it easier to stick to your new habit. Every morning after you brush your teeth, you meditate for 5 minutes. This small, consistent action can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. By starting your day with a moment of mindfulness, you set a positive tone for the rest of the day. This simple strategy leverages the power of association and makes it easier to incorporate your new habit into your daily life. By using habit stacking, you create a structured environment that supports your goals. Over time, these small changes can lead to significant improvements in your life, helping you become the best version of yourself. Section 7. Consistency over perfection. Remember, building lasting habits is about consistency, not perfection. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. Life happens. The key is to get back on track as quickly as possible. Don't let a small setback derail your progress. Focus on showing up consistently, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. It's better to do a little bit every day than to try to do everything at once and burn out. Small, consistent actions, performed over time, will lead to remarkable results. Section 8. The compound effect of small wins. Never underestimate the power of small wins. Each time you perform your new habit, you are making a deposit into your future self. Imagine a savings account that earns 1% interest each day. It may not seem like much at first, but over time the interest compounds, leading to exponential growth. The same principle applies to habits. Each small action, repeated consistently, compounds over time. This is how small, seemingly insignificant changes can lead to profound transformations. Section 9. Embrace the journey of transformation. Committing to one habit might seem like a small step, but it has the potential to unlock extraordinary change. It's a journey of self-discovery, of pushing your boundaries, and of becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace the process, celebrate the small victories, and never underestimate the power of one small change.